Assalamu alaikum and welcome to our Arabic class. This is the 9th lesson, book 2, Durusul Lughatil Arabiyyah. الدرس التاسع lesson 9. دخل المدرس الفصل ووجد فيه 15 طالبا فقط. The teacher entered the class and found just 15 students in the class. فقال لهم, and he said to them, أين طلاب الجدد الخمسة الذين جاءوا أمس? Where are the 5 new students that came yesterday? قال عبد الله, then Abdullah said, حضروا اليوم وخرجوا قبل قليل. They were present today, but they left just a while ago. أظن أنهم ذهبوا إلى المدير. I think they have gone to the principal. رجع الطلاب الخمسة بعد قليل. After a moment, the 5 students returned. فقال لهم المدرس. Then the teacher said to them, أإلى المدير ذهبتم يا أبنائي? Did you go to the principal? فقالوا, they said, نعم, yes. ذهبنا إليه لأننا ما وجدنا أسماءنا في القائمة. We went to him because we couldn't find our names on the attendance. We went to him because we couldn't find our name on the register list. جلس المدرس وقال, the teacher sat down and said, أقرأتم درس الأمس يا أبنائي? Oh, you my children, did you read the yesterday's lesson? نعم, yes. قرأناه وكتبناه وحفظناه. Yes, we read it, we wrote it, and we memorized it. قال المدرس, then the teacher said, أفهمتموه? Did you understand it? قالوا, they said, نعم فهمناه جيدا. Yes, we understand it very well. ما أسأل هذا الدرس? ما أسأل هذا الدرس? What is simple lesson? ما أسأل هذا الدرس? Imagine the simplicity of this lesson. When you say ما أسأل هذا الدرس, that is, you are imagining, you are impressed with the simplicity of the lesson. That's why we say ما أسأل هذا الدرس. The statement ما أسأل هذا الدرس is used to express your feeling when you are impressed, when you are amazed, when you are expressing your feeling on how simple the lesson is, on how extremely simple and easy the lesson is. So you say, ما أسهل هذا الدرس? What is simple lesson? قال عبد الرحمن, then Abdurrahman said, أنا ما فهمت فيه 3 كلمات. I didn't understand 3 words in it. فقال المدرس, then the teacher said, ما هي? What are they? قال عبد الرحمن, then Abdurrahman said, قرأنا في الدرس هذا الجملة. We read this sentence in the lesson. قرأنا في الدرس هذا الجملة. We read this sentence in the lesson. عاد جدي من الخرطوم. عاد جدي من الخرطوم. That is, my grandpa returned from Khartoum. عاد جدي من الخرطوم. That is, my grandpa returned from Khartoum. فما معنى هذه الكلمات الثلاثة? فما معنى هذه الكلمات الثلاثة؟ فما معنى هذه الكلمات الثلاثة? What is the meaning of these 3? What is the meaning of these 3 words? قال المدرس عادة. The teacher said the word عادة means, the word عادة معناها means raja'a, that is returned, that is he came back. Ada, the word ada, ma'anaha, it means Raja'a, that is he returned, that is he came back. Wal jaddu, and the word al jaddu manaha, it simply means abul habi or abul abi or abul ummi. That is, the word al jaddu simply means abul abi. It means that is father of the father, that is father of one's father, or abul ummi, or father of the mother, that is the mother's father. So this means grandpa, that is grandpa. Wal kurthum, and the word kurthum simply means Asimatu Sudan, that is the capital of Sudan. Afa'imta, did you understand? Qala Abdurrahman. Then Abdurrahman said, Al-ana fa'imtu. Yes, now I understand. Al-ana fa'imtu. Now I understand. Al-ana fa'imtu. Now I understand. ثم فتح المدرس كتابه وقرأ درسا جديدا. Then the teacher opened his book and read the new lesson. خلق الله الشمس والقمر. That is, Allah had created the sun and the moon. والنجوم, and also the stars. والأرض, and also the earth. والبحار, and the seas, the oceans. وَخَلَقَ كُلَّ شَيْءٍ, and he also created everything. وَخَلَقَ الْإِنسَانَ مِنْ طِينٍ, and Allah had created the human being from sand, from soil. ثُمَّ قَامَ وَكَتَبَ هَذَا الدَّرْسَ عَلَى السَّبُورَةِ, and also the teacher stood up and writes the lesson on the board. رَفَعَ مُحَمَّدُ يَدَهُ وَقَالَ, Muhammad raised up his hand and he said, Ma ma'ana tin? He said, what is the meaning of tin? Ya Ustaz, oh you Ustaz. قال المدرس الطين معناه التراب مختلط بالماء. And the teacher said, التراب المختلط بالماء. It is soil that is mixed with water. That is the meaning of tin, is soil mixed with water. وَرَفَعَ فَيْصَلْ يَدَهُ, and also Faisal raised his hand. فَقَالَ لَهُ الْمُدَرِّسُ, and the teacher said to him, أَعِنْدَكَ سُؤَالٌ يَا Faisal? Did you have a question, O you Faisal? قَالَ Faisal. Then Faisal said, نعم, yes, indeed سؤال. Yes, I have a question. Then Faisal said, Al-Bihar, Jam'ul Bahar, is Bihar the plural for Bahar? Al-Bihar, Jam'ul Bahar, that is Al-Bihar the plural for Bahar? That is it the plural for ocean? That is the word Al-Bihar, is it the plural, is it the Jam'u for the word Al-Bahr? Then the teacher said, قال المدرس. Then the teacher said, Naam, yes, huwa kadhalik. It is so. The statement of Faisal here, Al-Bihar, it is Al-Bihar. That is, the two Hamza are meeting here. That is, the first one are the istifhamiyya, the one we use when we are asking questions. So we say Al-Bihar. So to pronounce the A and the Al-Bihar together, you just have to make it an elongating sign to show that there are two Hamza over there. That is Al-Bihar. You pronounce it just like when we have in the Holy Quran where we say Al-An. That is, when Alif Hamza is meeting with Hamzatul Wasli, you just try to pronounce them as elongation. So when we have this type of Alif Hamza and it's meeting with another Alif, so this is how we pronounce them. You say you don't say al-bihar, no. You say al-bihar, you elongate it. It is there in the Holy Quran too, similar to this. قال المدرس, then the teacher said, Naam, yes, huwa kadhalik. It is exactly that way. That is just it. قام الحسن وقال ما جمع السماء. Then Hassan stood up and said, what's the plural of samai? Ya ustaz, oh you ustaz. قال المدرس, then the teacher said, جمعها samawat. That is the plural for the word as-sama'u is samawati. That is samawatu. That is the plural form of samai. ثم سأل المدرس الطلاب عدة أسئلة. ثم سأل المدرس الطلاب عدة أسئلة. Then the teacher asked the students some questions. Al-Mudarris, the teacher said, Man khalaqaka ya Ibrahim, O you Ibrahim, who created you? Then Ibrahim said, Khalaqani Allah, Allah created me. Al-Mudarris, the teacher also said, Man khalaqakum ya abna'i, O my children, who created you? Al-Jami, then the class said, Khalaqana Allah, Allah created us. Al-Mudarris, the teacher also asked, Man khalaqani ya Abbas, who has created me, O you Abbas? Then Abbas answered, saying, Khalaqakallah, Allah had created you. It is Allah that created you. Al-Mudarris, the teacher also asked, Man khalaqa shamsa ya Abdullah, O you Abdullah, who created the sun? Then Abdullah answered, Khalaqa Allah, that is Allah created it. Al-Mudarris, the teacher also asked, Waman khalaqa al-qamara, who created the moon? Ya Abdurrahman, O you Abdurrahman, Khalaqa Allah, Allah created it. Waman khalaqa al-nujuma, Ya Ahmad, O you Ahmad, who created the stars? Khalaqa Allah, that is, Allah had created them. Yaqub, then Yaqub said, Ya Ustaz, O you Ustaz, in this soal, laysat lahu alaqatu bid-dars. That is, O you Ustaz, I have a question that is not related to this lesson. Ma huwa, the teacher said, what is that? What question is that? Then Yaqub said, قرأت في كتاب أن النجوم أبعد من الشمس أصحيح هذا؟ قرأت في كتاب أن النجوم أبعد من الشمس. I read from a book that the stars are far away, are more far away than the sun. أصحيح هذا? Is this correct? Is this true? The teacher answered, Naam, yes. Hada sahihun. Yes, this is correct. Mimma khalaqallahu al-insana, ya Uthman. O you Uthman, with what Allah created the human being? That is, Mimma khalaqallahu al-insana, ya Uthman. O you Uthman, what has Allah created human being from? Then Usman answered, Khalaqallahu al-insana min tin. That is, Allah has created the man from tin, that is from soil. Ahsanta ya Usman. The teacher said, you are correct, oh you Usman. That is right, that is correct, oh you Usman. Mimma khalaqallahu al-janna ya Aba Bakr. Oh you Abu Bakr, from what has Allah created the jinn? Then Abu Bakr answered, Khalaqallahu al-jannah minan nar. That is, Allah has created the jinn from fire, from flame. Al-Mudarris, then the teacher asked, Kayfa arafta dhalik ya Abu Bakr? Oh you Abu Bakr, how do you know that? Then Abu Bakr answered, عرفت ذلك من القرآن الكريم. I know that from the Holy Quran, from the glorious Quran. And the teacher said, كيف عرفت ذلك يا أبا بكر? How come you realize that, oh you Abu Bakr? Then Abu Bakr answered, عرفت ذلك من القرآن الكريم. I realized that from the glorious Quran. فجاء في سورة الأعراف. It is there in Surah Al-A'raf. أن إبليس قال لله. أن إبليس قال لله. Where Iblis was telling Allah, أنا خير منه, that is, I'm better than him. وخلقتني من النار وخلقته من الطين. That is, I am better than him. You created me from fire and you created him from soil. So this is where Abu Bakr realized that the jinn were created from fire and also the human being were created from the soil. Al-Mudarris, then the teacher replied, Ahsanta ya Abu Bakr, oh you Abu Bakr, you are right. Kam sama'a khalaqallahu ya Abdullah. How many heavens did Allah created? How many firmaments did Allah created? Then Abdullah answered, khalaqallahu sab'a samawat, that is, Allah had created 7 heavens. Then the teacher asked again, وَفِي كَمْ يَوْمٍ خَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ يَا عَبْدَ الرَّحْمَنِ. O you Abdurrahman, in how many days did Allah created the heaven and the earth? Then Abdurrahman said, خَلَقَ اللَّهُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضَ فِي سِتَّةِ أَيَّامٍ. That is, Allah had created the 7 heavens and the earth in 6 days. Then the teacher said, هذا صحيح. Yes, this is correct. قال الله تعالى في كثير من الآيات إنه خلق 7 سماوات. That is, Allah said in many verses that He created 7 heavens. وقال في سورة الطلاق. Allah said in the Holy Quran in Surah Al-Talaq, where it says, الله الذي خلق 7 سماوات. Allah is the one that created the 7 heavens. وكذلك قال في كثير من الآيات. And he also says in many verses of the Holy Quran, إنه خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام. And he also says in the Holy Quran in many verses that he created the heaven and the earth in 6 days. وقال في سورة الحديد. He said in the Holy Quran, Surah Al-Hadid, هو الذي خلق السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام. That is, it is He that created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. في هذه اللحظة, at this moment, رن الجرس, the bell rang. وخرج المدرس من الفصل, and the teacher left the class. في هذه اللحظة, at this moment, رن الجرس, the bell rang. وخرج المدرس من الفصل, and the teacher left the class. تمارين, exercises. أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية. Answer the following questions. كم طالبا وجد المدرس في الفصل? How many students did the teacher found in the class? There are 15 students. So you tell us وجد فيه 15 طالبا فقط. He found just 15 students in the class. لما ذهب الطلاب الجدد إلى المدير? Why did the new students went to the principal? Because they couldn't find their names on the list or on the register. لأنهم ما وجدوا أسماءهم في القائمة. Because they couldn't find their names on the register. من خلقنا, who created us? خلقنا الله, Allah created us. من خلق القمر, who created the moon? خلقه الله. Allah created it. من خلق الشمس. Who created the sun? خلقها الله. Allah created it. من خلق النجوم. Who created the stars? خلقها الله. Allah created them. مما خلق الله الإنسان. With what had Allah created us? That is, with what had Allah created the being, the human being? خلق الله الإنسان من طين. Allah had created the human being from soil. مما خلق الله الجنة. With what had Allah created the jinn? Allah had created the jinn from what? Allah created them from fire. That is, خلق الله الجنة من نار. That is, Allah had created the jinn from fire. كم سماء خلق الله. How many heavens have Allah created? Allah created 7 heavens. So you say, خلق الله سبع سماوات. Allah created 7 heavens. في كم يوم خلق الله السماوات والأرض. In how many days has Allah created the heavens and the earth? خلق الله السماوات والأرض في 6 أيام. Allah had created the heavens and the earth in 6 days. أنا خير منه. I am better than him. من قال هذا. Who said this? Who made this statement? Waliman. And he is talking to who? To whom did he make this statement? He said it to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. من أي surah هذه الآية. In which surah do we find this? This is found in Surah Al-A'raf. The next one we have هذه العلامة. Place this sign أمام الجمل الصحيحة, in front of the correct sentences. وهذه العلامة. And this signs أمام الجمل غير صحيحة, in front of those sentences that are incorrect. Number 1, we have الطلاب الجدد 15. That is, the new students are 15. This is incorrect. The new students are 5. Abdurrahman ما فهم معنى 3 كلمات. That is, Abdurrahman didn't understand the meaning of 3 words. سأل فيصل المدرسة. Faisal asked the teacher, ما جمع السماء. What is the meaning? What is the plural of sama'a? Is that correct? If so, put the appropriate sign. كتب المدرس الدرس على السبورة. The teacher wrote the lesson on the board. If this is correct, yes, put the appropriate sign. ما معنى الكلمات الآتية. What's the meaning of these following words? Number 1, we have atin, that is soil. So what's the meaning of this in Arabic language? Atin, it is what? It is turab. That is at-turab al-muqtalitu bil-ma'i. That is, it is a soil that is mixed with water. Then the next one is ada. What's the meaning of this word ada in Arabic language? And another word for ada is raja'a. That is, he returned. Raja'a, he returned. Then the next one we have al-jaddu. What is the meaning of al-jaddu? It means grandpa. So the meaning of this in Arabic language is abul abi. That is, the father of someone's father. Or abul ummi, or the father of one's mother. That is a grandpa in short. اقرأ المثال, read the examples. ثم أكمل ما يلي على غراره. And also complete the following statements to be of its type. اقرأ المثال ثم أكمل ما يلي على غراره. That is, read the example and perfect, or you complete the following sentence to be of its type. Number 1, we have عاصمة Sudan al-Khartoum. That is, the capital of Sudan is Al-Khartoum. Asimatu Sudan Al-Khartoum, that is, the capital of Sudan is Al-Khartoum. So this time around, we are asked to fill in the following gaps. So number one, we say Asimatu Iraq. What is the capital of Iraq? Asimatul Iraq. The capital of Iraq is what? So we say Al-Baghdad. That is, Baghdad is the capital of Iraq. Asimatu Mamlakatil Arabiyyatil Saudiya. That is, the capital of Saudi Arabia is, then we say Riyadh. So it is Riyadh. The next one, we say Asimatul Yemen. That is, the capital of Yemen is what? So we say, so Asimatul Yemen, that is, the capital of Yemen is what? So we say Sana'a. That is Sana'a. So then the next one we have Asimatul Misr. That is, the capital of Misra is what? Then we say Al-Qahira. So Al-Qahira is the Asima, that is the capital of Misra, that is Egypt. That is Cairo is the capital of Egypt. Fella, read the examples. ثم أكمل الجمل الآتية مستعملا فعل التعجب. That is, read the examples and complete the following sentences using فعل التعجب. That is the verb, the fi'lun that is showing ta'ajjub, that is surprise. That is the verb that we use in expressing surprise. Number one, we have هذا الرجل طويل. That is, this man is tall. Then example, we have ما أطول هذا الرجل. That is, wow, what a tall man. Wow, what a tall man. So when we see a tall man, we say هذا رجل طويل. That is, this man is tall. So when we want to express surprise in Arabic language, so we say ما أطول هذا الرجل. Wow, what a tall man. That is, imagine, look at the tallness. Just look at the tallness in the man. So the next one we have هذا البيت كبير. That is, this house is big. So when we want to express surprise with this kind of statement in Arabic language, we say ما أكبر هذا البيت. That is, what a big house. That is, wow, what a big house. Then the next one we have هذه السيارة جميلة. That is, this car is beautiful. So when we want to express surprise with this kind of statement, what do we say? So we say ما أجمل هذه السيارة. That is, wow, what a beautiful car. So this is when we are expressing surprise, when we say something that surprises us. So we say ما أجمل هذه السيارة. What a beautiful car. So the next one where we are asked to make our practice, so we say هذا الماء بارد. That is, this water is cold. So then if we want to express surprise with this kind of situation, so we say ما أبرد هذا الماء. That is, wow, what a cold water. So the next one we have النجوم جميلة. That is, the stars are beautiful. This statement we say ما أجمل النجوم. That is, wow, what a beautiful stars. So we say ما أجمل النجوم. Wow, what a beautiful stars. So the next one we have هذا القلم رخيص. That is, this pen is cheap. So if we are to express surprise with this kind of statement, we say Ma arqasa hadha al. That is, wow, what a beautiful pen. That is, wow, what a very cheap pen. That is, wow. Can you see how cheap this pen is? So this is how we express surprise in Arabic language. So the next one we have Lughatil Arabiyyah Sa'alatun. That is Arabic language is very easy. So if we are to express surprise with this kind of statement, we say Ma as'ala lughatal arabiyyata. That is, wow, what a simple language Arabic is. That is, we are surprised Arabic language is very easy. So we say Ma ajmala lughatal arabiyyah. That is, wow, what a simple and easy language Arabic language is. So the next one we have an-nujumu kathiratun. That is, the stars are many. So this time around, if we want to express our surprise with the numbers of stars, we say ma akthara nujuma. That is, wow, see how plenty the stars are. So this is how we express surprise with this kind of statement. We say ma akthara nujuma. That is, wow, see how many these stars are. Then the next one we have al-labanu hasan. That is, the milk is very good, is very nice. So this time around, if we are to express surprise with this kind of statement, we say ma ahsan al-labana. That is, we say, wow, what a nice milk. Ma ahsan al-labana. Wow, what a nice milk. So the next one we have hadhihi sayyaratu sari'atun. That is, this car is very fast. That is, the car is highly accelerating, very speedy one. So if we are to express surprise with this, we say ma asra'a hadhihi sayyarata. That is, wow, what a very speedy car. So this is what we say ma asra'a hadhihi sayyarata. Wow, this is what a very accelerating car. So the next one we have al-qamaru jamilun. That is, the moon is beautiful. So we say ma ajmal al-qamara. That is, wow, what a beautiful moon. Then the next one we have hadha al-qamisu wasakhun. That is, this shirt is dirty. So if we are to express surprise with this statement, we say ma awsakha hadha al-qamisa. Wow, what a dirty shirt. So we say, wow, what a dirty shirt. So this is how we say ma awsakha al-qamisa. That is, wow, what a dirty shirt. So the next one we have hadha al-faslu nazifun. That is, this class is neat. So if we are to express surprise with this kind of statement, we say ma anzafa hadha al-fasl. That is, ma anzafa hadha al-fasla. That is, wow, what a beautiful and neat class. That is, ma anzafa hadha al-fasla. That is, wow, what a neat class. That is, we are surprised about the neatness of the class. So the next one we have ta'ammal al-amthila. Study the examples. ثم اقرأ الكلمات الآتية. Then study and read the following words. واكتبها. Also write them. Then study and mind the ends of the words. Muhammadun. That is Muhammad. Ya Muhammadu. Oh, you Muhammad. When we have the difference between these Muhammad and the Ya Muhammad is that Muhammadun will be with tanwin and Ya Muhammadu will not be with tanween because we are calling unto him, and we have the harfun nida before the Muhammad. So we wouldn't have tanween with the Muhammad here. The next one we have Hamidun, that is Hamid. Then the following one we have Ya Hamidu, that is O you Hamid. The next one we have Ustadun, that is Ustaz. Then the next one we have Ya Ustadu, that is O you Ustad. The next one we have Uktu Hamidin, that is Hamid's sister. Then the next one we have Ya Ukta Hamidin, that is O you sister of Hamid, that is O you Hamid's sister. So this time around, when we have Ya before a mudaf and mudaf ilay, it is teaching us here that there's going to be fatha on the mudaf. That is, the first name is going to be with fatha. That is Ya Ukta Hamidin. Ya Ukta Hamidin. That is, oh you the Hamid sister. So the next one we have Abdullah. So Abdullah, but when we have Ya before the Abdullah, then we say Ya Abdullah. So in a nutshell, what the author of this book is teaching us here or reminding us here is that when we have Muhammadun, Hamidun, Ustadun, and so on, we will call the Muhammad with the tanween or the Hamid or Ustad with tanween. But when there is Ya before these names, there wouldn't be tanween. That is, we just say Ya Muhammadu without tanween. Also, we say Ya Hamidu without tanween. And we also say Ya Ustadu without tanween. And the next one, the second one, which is number 2, it is teaching us that whenever we have this Ya, this harfun nida, that is this Ya that we use when we are calling onto somebody, and we want to call onto somebody that has mudaf wa mudaf ilay, that is the possessed and the possession. That is, when there is possession with 2 names, then we do what? We will just make the first one, which is the mudaf, to have fatha when there is Ya before the name. Example, we have Uktu Hamidin, that is Uktu Hamidin. This is mudaf wa mudaf ilay. But if we are introducing the Ya to it, we just say Ya Ukta. We wouldn't say Ya Uktu Hamidin. No, we say Ya Ukta. This is the correct statement, and this is how the Arabs speak. So when we say Ya Ukta Hamidin, that is, oh you Hamid's sister. The next one we say Abdullah. We have Abdullah, but when we introduce the Ya, it becomes Ya Abdullah. Ya Abdullah, oh you Abdullah. So this is how we read it. And Ya Rasulallah, just as you used to say it, that is Ya Rasulallah, that is, oh you the messenger of Allah. Ya Aba Bakr, oh you Abu Bakr. And this is just what is happening there, because Abu Bakr is a form of 2 names, number 1 Abu and the next one Bakr. So we say Ya Aba instead of Ya Abu. So we say Ya Aba Bakrin. That is the next thing. This is what the author is teaching us here. Thank you. Let's move on. We have Ya Aliyu, O you Ali, Ya Abbasu, O you Abbas, Ya Rajul, O you man, Ya Bintu, O you daughter, Ya Sheikh, O you Sheikh, Ya Maryamu, O you Maryam, Ya Abdallah, O you Abdallah, Ya Binta Khalidin, O you the Khalid's daughter. Then we have Ya Sa'iq Sayyara, that is, oh you the driver of the car. That is Ya Sa'iqa. We say Ya Sa'iq Sayyara, oh you the car driver. So the next one we have Ya Sa'di, that is, oh you the mother of Sa'ad. Then the next one we have Ya Abdurrahman, oh you Abdurrahman. Then the next one we have Ya Rabbal Kaaba, that is oh you Rabbal Kaaba, that is the Lord of Kaaba. Then the next one we have Ya Imam al Masjidi, that is oh the Imam of the mosque. Then the next one we have Ya Ibn Abbas, oh you the son of Abbas. The next one we have Abu Bakr. Then we have Abu Bakr. Then when we say Ya Aba Bakarin, this is what I've made example with the other time. So this is saying, oh you Abu Bakr. So we say Ya Aba Bakarin, Ya oh you Abu Bakr. So the next one we have Ta'ammal al-amthila, study the examples. ثم عين فيما يلي جمع المؤنث سالم واضبط آخره. That is, study the following examples. ثم عين فيما يلي جمع المؤنث سالم واضبط آخره. That is, identify the plural of the feminine words from the following statements and also mind their ends. Number one, we have Ra'aytu sayyarata, that is, I saw a car. Ra'aytu sayyarata, I saw a car. So the plural form of this is Ra'aytu sayyarat, that is Ra'aytu sayyaratin. So this time around, maf'ulun bihi, that is, I saw some cars. Ra'aytu sayyaratin, I saw some cars. This time around, sayyarat here is plural, that is jam'u mu'annas salim, that is, it is the plural form of sayyaratu. So this time around, we have it to be maf'ulun bihi, and we all know that maf'ulun bihi will definitely be with fatha. Fa'il will be with rafa, dhamma, but maf'ulun bihi will be with fatha. But this time around, when we have jam'u mu'annas salim, jam'u mu'annas salim will never take fatha, but instead take kasra. This is the secret with jam'u mu'annas salim. It will never take fatha, but it will always take kasra instead of fatha. Just example from the Holy Quran, when you say khalaqallahu samawati wal arda, you say samawati, you never say samawata, and samawat are maf'ulun bihi here. So when we have jam'u muannath salim, so like this sayyarati, so we should know that when they come in place where they should have fatha, we instead apply kasra to them. So the next one we have sa'alat al-mudiratu talibata, that is, the principal asked the students, that is, the principal, the female principal asked the female students a question. So if we are to say this and convert the taliba to plural, that is jam'u mu'annas salim, so we say what? Sa'alatul mudiratu talibati. That is, we say talibati, not talibata. They should have fatha, but because jam'u mu'annas salim will never take fatha, but instead take kasra. Sa'alatul mudiratu talibat. That is, the female principal has the female students. So the next one we have Qara'atul Mujallata, that is, I read the magazine. Qara'atul Mujallata, that is, I read the magazine. So if we want to make this magazine a plural form, so and in a sentence like this, we say Qara'atul Mujallati. So this time around, we wouldn't say Qara'atul Mujallata. It is wrong to say ta, but we should say ti. So we say Qara'atul Mujallati, that is, I read the magazines. So Qara'atul Mujallati, this is how we speak it, and it is the correct form of expression in Arabic language. Example, we also have خلق الله الشمس والقمر والنجوم والبحار والأرض والسماوات. So if you notice, we say خلق الله الشمس, Allah had created the sun, والقمر, and the moon, والنجوم, and also the stars, والبحار, and also the oceans, والأرض, and also the earth, والسماوات, and also he created what? He created the heavens. So when we come to this samawati, if you notice, we say samawati. We don't say samawata. But all others, al-alda, al-bihara, al-nujuma, al-qamara, al-shamsa, they all have fatha at the end. But samawati, because samawati is what? Is jam'u ma'annas salim. Because it is jam'u ma'annas salim, so it will never take fatha, but instead take kasra. And what do we mean when we say jam'u ma'annas salim? When we say jam'u ma'annas salim, what we mean by jam'u ma'annas salim is that those plural form of female names that have alif and ta at the end. For example, we say samawati, that is, it has alif and ta as the last two letters. We say Olebat, it has alif and what? And ta as the last two letters. We have al-mujallat. Al-mujallat also have alif and ta as the last two letters. And also we have sayyarat. Sayyarat also have alif and ta as the last to the as the last two letters. So when we say jam'u ma'annas salim, we mean that plural form of any feminine names that has alif and ta as the last two letters. That is the key point. So keep it that way. The key point of this lesson is that whenever a name belongs to the feminine category, and also it is the plural form of that feminine category, and it has alif and ta as the last two letters. So please keep note of that. So the next one we have sa'ala al-abu. Sa'ala al-abu al-abna'a wal-banati. So this time around we see sa'ala al-abu al-abna'a wal-banati, that is, the father asked the sons and the daughters. So you see abna'a, because they are the first maf'ulun bihi, they have fatha, but the second maf'ulun bihi, which is the banatu, they have kasra instead of having fatha, just like the abna'a. So they don't take the fatha, but instead they take kasra. So the number 3 we have katabtu hadhi al-kalimati, that is, I wrote these words. Katabtu hadhi al-kalimati, I wrote these words. Meanwhile, the words are the maf'ulun bihi, because they are what I have written. They are what the action is being taken upon. So we say katabtu hadhi al-kalimati instead of saying hadhi al-kalimata, as in maf'ulun bihi should have fatha. But this time around, it will be substituted for kasra. So now the next one we have ra'aytul atba'a wa tabibati, that is, I saw the male medical doctors and the female medical doctors. Note here, I saw, I'm the fa'il, seeing them, and also who do I see? Who are the maf'ulun bihi? Is the male medical doctors, that is atba'a, they have fatha. But tabibati, they have kasra because they are jam'u mu'annath salim because they have alif and ta as the last two letters. So the next one we have غسل الولد السيارة, that is the boy washed the car. So this place is not a plural form, so we just leave it that way. We say sayyarata because there is no alif and also there is no ta as the last two letters, and this is a sayyaratu is not plural. This one is singular here. So the next one we have غسل الولد السيارات, that is the boy washed the cars. So the boy washed the cars. So we say غسل الولد السيارات, that is the boy washed the car. So it also have kasra instead of fatah. This is how we treat this type of words. So أخذت الريالات يا بني, that is, oh my son, did you take the reals? So we say أخذت الريالات يا بني, oh my son, did you take the reals? So this one we have riyalat, and the next one we have سأل البلال زملائه, that is Bilal asked his colleagues. سأل بلال زملائه, that is Bilal asked his colleagues. So here we wouldn't change it, and the maf'ulun bihi will definitely be with fatah because we have zumala'ahu. So we say sa'ala bilalun zumala'ahu. So this one is correct because zumala is the plural form of the masculine gender of zamil. So we say sa'ala bilalun zumala'ahu, that is Bilal asked his colleagues. So the next one we have Sa'alat Zainabu Zamilatiha, that is Zainab asked her colleagues. So we say Zamilatiha. So instead of Zamilataha, so we say Zamilatiha because maf'ulun bihi should be with fatah, but this jam'u ma'annas salim will never take fatah, but instead we apply kasra. We substitute it with kasra. So the next one we have qara'atul kutuba was-suhufa wal-mujallati, that is, I read the books and also the newspapers and also the magazines. So if you notice, we said kutuba, suhufa, but here we say al-mujallati instead of mujallata. So we substitute the fatah that should be with the mujallat for kasra. So the next one we have ra'aytu ikhwata Hamidin wa akhawatihi. I saw Hamid's brothers and sisters. So we say ra'aytu ikhwata Hamidin wa akhawatihi. We wouldn't say akhawatahu. No, it is wrong. But we say akhawatihi because akhawat is the jam'u ma'annas salim. The next one we say qara'na hadhihi safahat. We read these pages. Qara'na hadhihi safahati, that is, we read these pages. So the next exercise says ta'ammal al-mithal, study the exercise. ثم أدخل أمزة الاستفهام على الجمل الآتية, that is, study the examples, then apply أمزة الاستفهام, that is the harf al-istifham, that is that interrogative word, that is that letter that we use when we are asking questions. So that is, you should apply the alif that we use, that amza that we use when asking questions, to the following sentences. So for example, we have al-bihar, jam'ul bahar, that is al-bihar the plural for bahar? So it is originally al-bihar jam'ul bahar. So when we match the two alif together, you can see the hamza, the alif hamza, and the other alif hamzatul wasli with that lam, ba, ha, alif, ra. So here the hamzatul istifham is this first alif here. So for that reason, we say al because it is meeting with hamzatul wasli. So we say al for us to know that there is the hamzatul istifham before the hamzatul wasli. So we say al biharu jam'ul bahar. So this elongation simply sends signal to the listener that there is hamzatul istifham and also the hamzatul wasli meeting. So this time around, we just elongate it. We use it as maddi and say al-biharu jam'ul bahar. Al-biharu jam'ul bahar. This is what the author is teaching us here. We have alif, hamza, plus alif, lam. It becomes al. Okay. Then we have example. We have al-hana kharajta. Is it now you left? We read this as al-yawma raja abuka min Damashq. That is it now your father returned from Damashq? The next one we have al-mudarrisu maridun. That is the teacher is sick. So if we are to introduce the hamzatul istifham here, we say al-mudarris maridun, that is the teacher sick? The next one we also have al-mudir qala hakadha, that is the principal said it is so. So we say al-mudir qala hakadha, the principal said so. الطالب الجديد كسر هذا الكرسي. So if we are to introduce the hamzatul istifham, we say الطالب الجديد كسر هذا الكرسي. Is it the new student that broke this chair? So الطالب الجديد كسر هذا الكرسي. That is it the new student that broke this chair? The next one we have هذا الطالب ضربك. So if we are to introduce the hamzatul istifham, we say هذا الطالب ضربك. That is it the student that beat you? So the next exercise says تأمل المثال, study the example, ثم أجب عن الأسئلة الآتية على غراره. That is, study the following example and also answer the following questions to be of its nature, of its type. We have man khalaqaka. Then we answer by saying khalaqani Allah, Allah had created me. Man khalaqaka, who created you? Khalaqani Allah, Allah had created me. Allah created me. Khalaqani Allah, Allah created me. Man darabaka, darabani ya abi, my father has beaten me. Darabani ya abi, my father beats me. So the next one we have man sa'alaka hadha su'ala, that is who asked you this question? Man sa'alaka hadha su'ala, who asked you this question? So we say sa'alani al-mudir, that is the principal asked me. Sa'alani al-mudir, the principal asked me. Sa'alani al-mudir, Sa'alani al-mudir, the principal asked me. Ara'aka al-mudarrisu fil masjid, that is the teacher see you in the mosque. So we say Ra'ani al-mudarris, that is the teacher sees me fil masjid, in the mosque. The teacher saw me in the mosque. That is, we have Ra'a. We also have Anta Ra'aita, that is Anta Ra'aitani fil masjid. That is, you saw me in the mosque. Ta'ammal kalmatul atiya. Study the following word. Ma'ana, ma'anahu, ma'anaha. Here, the author of this book is trying to teach us something significant when we are writing. That is, when we have this alif sagira, that is this amza, that is this maddi at the end. Example, when we have ma'ana, this word ma'ana has mim, ayn, and alif sagira. That is that little alif sitting on that ya is the maddi. So when we are writing something after that word, we should make it its original form and let it return to alif. Like ma'anahu, you see, its meaning. Ma'anaha, its meaning. That is, see, when we are having the ha and who after that ma'ana, you can see it becomes ma'anahu and it returns to its original alif, not yaw anymore. That's why we call that little alif on ma'ana, we call it alif sagira. That is that little alif. The next one we have ta'ammal al-kalimat al-atiya, study the following words. So we have min plus ma, we say mimma. That is, whenever we have min, when it is attached to this ma al-istif'amiyya, that is the ma that we use when interrogating, when asking question. Example, we say masmuk and so on. So this ma, when we have any of the huruf al-jarri meeting it, that ma, the alif at the end of the ma will be erased. So number one, whenever any of the huruf al-jarri is meeting with ma al-istif'amiyya, that is that ma that we use when asking questions. For example, we say masmuk ma hadha. So this ma that we are using in asking questions, when it is meeting with any of the huruf al-jarri, that is min, bi, li, an, and so on, so we will surely erase that maddi with that ma. We will cut that maddi, that alif, away from the ma, so it becomes ma. So this is what the author is telling us here, that min plus ma, it becomes mimma. And also one thing you should note here is that the nun with the min has been converted to mim because they have closeness in their makhraj. So for the fact that their makhraj is very close, so that nun with sukun becomes mim with sukun. And when mim with sukun is meeting with another mim with haraka, it becomes shadda on the mim with haraka. So it becomes mimma. So this is it. For example, we have mimma khalaqallahu al-insana, that is, from what did Allah created men. We say khalaqahu min tin, Allah has created him from soil. The next one we have bima. We say bima. Ba is also from among the huruf al-jarri. So when meeting with this ma al-istif'amiyya, we say you should remove that alif maddi with it, so it becomes bima. Bima, you don't say bima. No, it is wrong to say bima, just as it is wrong to say mimma. So that is it. So we say bima. Bima, that we say bima qatalta al-hayyata, with what did you kill the snake? So we remove that alif here also. That is, we say, then we answer the question by saying qataltuha bil hajar, that is, I killed it with stone. Then the next one we have lima. When we have lima, li is also among the huruf al-jarri. So when meeting with ma, you erase that alif maddi on the ma al-istif'amiyya, so it becomes lima. So when you say lima kharajta min al-fasl, why did you went out of the class? So you say kharajtu la'annani maridun, I left the class because I'm sick. Well, the next one we have an plus ma, so it becomes amma. We have explained something similar to this when we are talking about mimma, because there is nun with min and also there is nun with an. So this an, this nun at the end of an, will also be converted because it is meeting with mim and with their closeness in makhraj, so it becomes mim with sukun, and the mim with sukun become a shadda when meeting with another mim with haraka. So we say amma. So we say amma ba'asta fil madrasa. That is, what are you looking for in the school? Then we say ba'astu an sa'a. That is, ba'astu an sa'ati. I am looking for my watch. That is, I am looking for my wristwatch. Amma sa'alta al-mudarrisa. What are you asking the teacher? Then we say sa'altuhu anil imtihan. I'm asking him about the examination. So this is how we navigate with an, man, min, bi, and li, or any of the huruf al-jarri when they are meeting with ma. Example, we have it in the Holy Quran when we say amma yatasa'alun. You can see this fatha of this ma is erased. تأمل المثال, study the example. ثم اكتب الجمل الآتية بعد تأويل الكلمات التي تأتى خط إلى الجموع. Study the example, then you should write the following sentences after what? After changing the words to plural. Those underlined words, change them to plural. So for number one, we have man al-fata. Man al-fata alladhi kharaja min al-fasl al-ana. Who is that young guy that left the class now? Then we say man al-fityatu alladhina kharaju min al-fasl al-an. Who are those young guys that left the class now? So the exercise we are asked to attempt is man al-rajul alladhi dakhala baytaka al-an. Who is that man that entered your house now? So we say man al-rijal alladhina dakhalu baytaka al-an. Who are those men that entered your house now? The next one we have ayna talibu alladhi jaa ams. Where is the student that came yesterday? So we say ayna tullab alladhina ja'ul ams. That is, where are the students that came yesterday? So then the next one we have darabtul walad alladhi darabani. I beat the boy that beat me. So we say darabtul awlad alladhina darabuni. That is, I beat those boys that beat me. ta'ammal al-amthila. Study the examples. ثم اكتب الجمل الآتية بعد تأويل الكلمات التي تتقط إلى الجموع. That is, study the following. Change the underlined words into plural and write the sentences. الطالبة التي دخلت الفصل الآن من الهند. That is, that female student that entered the class now is from India. Then we have الطالبات اللاتي دخلن الفصل الآن من الهند. That is, those female students that entered the class now are from India. Then the next one we have الفتاة التي عند المديرة أخت مريم. That is, that lady with the principal is Mariam's sister. So then the next one we have الطبيبة التي في مستشفى الولادة من إنجلترا. That is, this female medical doctor in the maternity hospital is from Inglaterra. المرأة التي دخلت بيتنا عمتي. That is, that woman, that lady that entered our house is my auntie. The plural of al-fatatu is al-fatayat. Then the plural of tabibatu is al-tabibat. Then the plural of mara'atu is nisa'u. So this is how you just do this exercise. Asma'ul Mawsula, that is the names we call Asma'ul Mawsula. Example, we have alladhi, alladhina, allati, allati. So al-mufrad, we say man al-fata alladhi dakhala al-fasl al-ana. That is, who is the boy that entered the class now. We have the al-jam'u, which is the plural. We say man al-fatiyatu alladhina dakhalu al-fasl al-ana. Who are the boys that entered the class now? Who are the guys, the young guys that entered the class now? Then we have the feminine gender of this. Man al-fatatu allati dakhalat al-fasl al-ana. Who is the young lady that entered the class now? Allati is the ism al-mawsul. And also we have the plural form, which is the jam'u. We say man al-fatatu allati, man al-fatatu allati dakhalna al-fasl al-ana. That is, who are the ladies that enter the class now. So that is that. كون الجمل مستعمل الكلمات الآتية from words using the following words. We have number one, we have رفع. We can simply say رفعت يدي. I raised up my hands. Then the next one we have خلق. We can simply say خلق الله السماوات والأرض. That is, Allah created the heaven and the earth. Ada, we can simply say Ada Abi min Makkata. My father returned from Mecca. And we have Al-Jaddu, we have the grandpa. So we can simply say Akala Abi Al-Moza. My father has eaten banana. So the next one we have Mimma. We can simply say, that is, Mimma khalaqallahu al-insana. With what has Allah created human being. We have Bima. We can also say Bima katalta lahayyata. With what did you kill the snake? Lima kataltahu. Why did you kill it? Amma sa'altahu. What are you asking him? Al-kalimat al-jadida, new words. Then we have al-qa'ima, which it is the register or the list, the roster. The plural form of this is qawa'im. Then we have ma'ana. We have tin, which is the soil. We have naru, which is the fire. We have alaqatu, and we have alaqat, that is related to. Then we have la'azatu, that is a moment. Then we have jarsu, that is the bell. Then we have ajaras, which is the plural for the bell. We have iddatu, that is number of something. Iddatu, that is number of something. Then we have hadara, that is presence. We have khalaqa, that is created. Rafa'a, that is raised. Santa, that is you are right. Ranna, that is rang. So that is the end of lesson 9. Till we meet in the next lesson. Assalamu alaikum.